Good morning, YouTube subscribers, Facebook family, and friends. Today is the 27th of June, 2015. Yesterday, on June 26th, a historic decision was passed by the United States Supreme Court, basically legalizing gay marriage nationwide. I knew this was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. But it's been an interesting journey how America, United States of America, has the process they've gone through with legalizing gay marriage. I first heard about gay marriage in 1989 when I was 19 years of age. Well, I'm 45 now. So it took over 25 years to get this passed nationwide and make gay marriage legal. It took some time. A lot of people think it happened overnight. No. I was 19 years of age in 1989 when I first attended a youth gay meeting, and the subject was gay marriage. And I remember sitting there thinking, what are these people talking about? Gay marriage. Needless to say, I didn't go back to those meetings because I thought this was going to be a waste of time. But actually, it wasn't. So and here we are in 2015. Gay marriage has now been approved. So on social media yesterday, I'm African American, I'm Black American. I'm a Black African American, that's how I refer to myself. On social media, a lot of Black African Americans were very upset about this decision by the Supreme Court to legalize gay marriage. They were angry. And they were throwing out all these Bible scriptures and everything. They threw every doggone Bible scripture. Well, I wasn't surprised, nor was I shocked by the response from the Black community here in America, because I've learned something. I've learned something very valuable and important about Black people when it comes to relationships. We have to understand something. The vast majority of Black Americans, the vast majority of Black African Americans are single. They're not married to anybody. The vast majority of men, the vast majority of women, gay and straight, are single. They're not married to nobody. And that's where the problem is. They might toss those Bible scriptures out there and toss their religious beliefs out there to use that to defend their opinions about gay marriage. But ultimately, it boils down to a lot of people in the Black community are a little jealous because they have no one to marry. They don't have a husband. They don't have a wife. Do you all realize the vast majority of African American Black women will never, ever marry a man in their entire lives? Never. Never. The vast majority of African American men will not find a wife for various reasons. They will never get married. So when you take this many people who desire to get married, who want a husband, and who want a wife, but they can't find one, and you expect them to be happy because gay folks are getting married and finding husbands and wives, it doesn't work that way. Jealousy is an evil monster. Every day, I meet African American women. Over the past 2 years, we've traveled so much out of the country, and we've seen packs of single African American women from the United States in groups. They have nobody to travel with but their friends. They don't have a husband or a boyfriend or a lover or nothing. And that presents an issue in our community that has created a problem because you have a lot of lonely, bitter people. Sure, they have kids. It doesn't take one night of sex for some man to impregnate a woman. I have a lot of friends who purposely went out and got pregnant by some man, literally some man, so they can have a baby because they got tired of waiting for a husband that was never going to show up. This is a problem within our community. We don't know how to find husbands, find wives, find partners. It's complicated because we have all these expectations. Well, I got 15 degrees. I have a PhD. Why would I marry a garbage man? That might be the only option. That's why you marry the garbage man. If that man is good to you and your children, and he's the only person who has an interest in you and loves you, that's why you choose to marry the garbage man. But you can't get that through to most African American women, especially educated African American women. They're holding out for a Prince Charming with a 6-figure income, 10 degrees, a president of a university, a CEO of some company. Ain't gonna happen. There's only a few of those out that exist. And they got white wives. Go figure that out. So, I always tell people, and a lot of people get angry when I say this, African Americans have got to start looking outside the African American race here in America for partners. You cannot just sit back waiting for someone African American to marry you. It's not going to happen for a lot of us. A lot of African Americans will be single if they don't look at whites, Asians, Hispanics. It's okay. It's all right because you don't have a choice at this point. You can sit around waiting for somebody black African American if you want to marry and to get a husband or a wife. But the odds are against you. Number one, there are way more African American women, black African American women in the United States available for the very small group of African American men. They far outnumber the men. That means, are you willing to share these men? That's what it sounds like to me. And that's literally what's happening. This cup of coffee. Think about that guy, Jay Williams, who had 30-something children, who was on Miss Van Zant's show, I can never pronounce her first name, on the OWN network. Jay Williams, 33 kids, all these women, those women literally shared this man to have his children. I don't think that's something I would want to do, but that's the decision they made to do because they wanted an African American black man. They got it, but they shared him with all these women, with all these children. Not sure that made a whole hell of a lot of sense. A lot of those women knew this man had other women, had other women. Some of those women were friends with these women, met him, and then joined the party. Having children by him, kind of insane. It was the craziest mess. African Americans have to wake up and realize there's a problem in our community. There are not enough mates to go around. There are not enough husbands and maybe not enough wives of quality. So you have to look elsewhere. You have to start thinking differently. Think outside the box about who you're willing to date. Go into different environments. Join the Asian Hispanic Library Club. It does exist. Learn a little Asian. Learn how to speak some Spanish. Might get you a husband. Your little children can speak Spanish too. You have two languages, Spanish and English. A little Ebonics on the side. That is why African Americans were raising hell yesterday. Because they knew when they signed off Facebook, when they signed off Twitter, when they signed off whatever social media application they were on the phone just pecking away, you mad. Because then once they signed off that, they went upstairs to get in bed alone, with no husband, with no wife, no partner, nobody. And that presents an issue. It creates a lot of jealousy and hate in our community towards gays who may have partners. They think that these gays could be, if they weren't gay, If I wasn't gay, I'd be pursuing a woman. That's how they view it. And now they see gay marriage. It's frightening them because, once again, the gays can get married and are getting married because they have partners and they're in relationships, although I'm talking about the entire gay community, not the vast majority of black gays are single. This is a problem. So, jealousy and hate rules the day. And it made people angry. And we have to change that. We have to start thinking outside the box. When we look for partners and relationships in the black community, we need to start thinking differently. It's okay to marry someone else outside of your race if you can't find what you're looking for in your race. It's okay. Love is love. Get it when you can. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. I look forward to reading your comments. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. Get up, get out, and enjoy life. And I'm out of here. Bye.